Listen closely. You hear the quiet crunch of small feet on stone. Just a few children walking, their voices soft, bouncing gently into the open air. Why is it so bright? The sun is here. But, look, where's the shadow? Another child laughs nervously. Shadows don't just vanish. And yet, they do. Or at least, here in front of them, something is wrong, or perhaps very right. Their eyes grow wide as they stand before the great temple. Sun on their faces. Heat in the air. But no dark outline stretching behind its walls. The temple with no shadow. How could that be? The group steps closer. Dust swirls, breath held. Normally, when you stand in front of a wall, or beneath a roof, your body throws a shape of darkness across the ground. Long and sharp in the morning, short by noon, then long once more as evening creeps close. But here? Nothing. The children squint. The temple roof rises proudly against the sky, a crown of stone. Golden carvings sparkle under the fierce afternoon sun. And yet, on the ground, the light is even, as though the temple has melted into daylight itself. No black trace, no dark form cast behind. Maybe it's magic, one whispers. Another crouches down, waving a hand across the smooth earth. Their hand makes a shadow. But the temple? Nothing at all. The air is hot. The smell of warm stone and flowers drifts by. A bird cries, circling above. But the mystery clings heavier than the heat itself. Now curiosity grows. How can a building hide its own shadow? One child asks, is it built of mirrors? Or is the sun tricking us? Another suggests, tilting their head, searching the light. They giggle at wild ideas. Maybe the gods themselves hold the shadow closed. Maybe the stones are hollow, drinking light like thirsty mouths. Maybe the temple has wings, invisible ones, spreading out wide to catch the sun before the earth can. Their voices rise with playful guesses, but under every laugh there is a gentle pause. For this is real. They see it with their own eyes. A whole building, strong and tall, refusing the rules of the world. Sometimes when the world surprises us, we remember what wonder feels like. The sort of wonder that makes us feel very small, yet also very alive. The children stand quiet now, staring. Someone whispers, maybe we will never understand. And for a moment, that thought hangs heavy in the heat. But history does carry its whispers. And science, too, offers an answer. Long ago, builders studied the sky. They learned the rhythm of the sun, the tilt of the earth, the careful dance of days and seasons. With patience beyond imagination, they chose their stones, their angles, their places of rest. The secret of the temple lay not only in what was built, but where it was built. Some say this temple stands near the heart of the tropics, where at certain times of the year the sun sits straight above, no leaning to one side, no tilt. For a short while, tall objects there can drop no shadow at all. It is called the day of zero shadow. On that day, the sun becomes a lamp overhead, filling every corner with equal light. And the temple, timed and measured by ancient hands, is designed to meet that moment perfectly. But culture breathes its own meaning into this rare event. In some beliefs, no shadow means no burden, no darker twin trailing behind. It is a mark of purity, a link between the earth and the heavens. Builders may have told their people, here is proof our temple touches the divine. For here, light itself bends to us. Think of the work behind it. No machines, no modern tools. Just eyes and stone, memory and sky. Builders watching the sun day after day, year after year. Marking lines on the earth. Holding knowledge in stories passed down by word of mouth. Until, at last, stone by stone, the temple with no shadow was raised. Science explains the light. Culture explains the meaning. Together, they explain the wonder. The children listen. Their chatter fades into silence. They look again at the temple, standing proud and bright in the endless sun. It isn't magic after all, one says softly. But another shakes their head. Maybe it still is. Just another kind of magic. The kind people make. For that is the quiet lesson here. Wonders do not always fall from the sky. Sometimes they rise from the hands of patient humans who choose to listen to the world carefully enough. Once, long ago, people learned to shape the path of shadows. They left us this temple, not only to touch sunlight, but to touch our hearts. To remind us that mystery is not the same as ignorance. Mystery can also be a doorway, and every doorway can lead to wonder. The sun leans higher. The children wipe sweat from their brows. The temple remains wrapped in light, no dark mark ever falling behind. Together, in quiet awe, they walk away. And though their small feet scatter dust across the earth, their question, "How did they build this?" walks on even further, carried by the breeze, carried by us too, wherever we go. A temple with no shadow. A reminder, shining clear. Every great mystery may be solved, but wonder never leaves.